Hello children and welcome back to our English class. In the last video we did the first exercise of the third chapter, homesickness. The first exercise was understanding the text, and today we are going to do the second exercise, that is exercise B. Read these lines and answer the questions. For information children, you have to note down, you have to do both the exercises, exercise A and B, in your notebooks. Exercise A we have already done in the previous video, and today I am here with the second exercise of this chapter. So let's take up the question answers. So the first question is, for years after that I used to get nervous when I found a toothbrush bristle on my tongue. Why did the speaker get nervous finding a toothbrush bristle on his tongue? The answer is, the speaker asked his nanny what causes an attack of appendicitis, and she had said that if loose toothbrush bristles were swallowed, then they get stuck in the appendix and turn it rotten. That is why he would get nervous if he found a loose toothbrush bristle on his tongue. The second question, what can you understand about the speaker's attitude to his nanny from the statement? Which other words support your answer? So the answer is, from this statement it is clear that the speaker had great faith in his nanny's wisdom. He believed whatever she told him. The other words that show his attitude towards his nanny are, nanny, who in my eyes was filled with more wisdom than Solomon. So children, this line, nanny who in my eyes was filled with more wisdom than Solomon, is given in the text. I have quoted this line from the text. So these words express his feelings, his attitude towards his nanny. Now let's move to the second question. I entered the room clutching my stomach on the right hand side and staggering pathetically. Which room is being referred to? Yes, it is the matron's room. So the answer is, the matron's room in the speaker's school is being referred to here. B. Why was the speaker clutching his stomach on the right hand side? The speaker was pretending to have an attack of appendicitis, so he was clutching his stomach on the right hand side. C. Why was he staggering pathetically? The answer is, the speaker was staggering pathetically because he was pretending to be in great pain. He was putting on an act of being so ill that he could not eat or walk properly. The third question, then I slipped in the clincher. What was the clincher? The answer is, the clincher was the speaker's report, that is the false report to the matron that he had been sick all morning. Now let's move to B, question B of the same question. What do you think the word clincher means here? Here, the word clincher means the final argument or statement that would decide the case. It is because the speaker said that he had been sick that the matron finally began to believe him. Now the fourth question. Life is tough, and the sooner you learn how to cope it, the better for you. Why did Dr. Dunbar say this to the speaker? Do you think that after this incident he would face a similar situation differently? So the answer is, Dr. Dunbar said this because he had understood that the speaker had lied and pretended to be sick in order to come back home. He knew that the speaker may be homesick again or face other problems at school, but he had to be strong and face them bravely. So children, these were the question answers of exercise B. Read the lines and answer the question. You have to do both of the exercises in your notebooks. In the next video, we'll meet up with another unit. unit. Till then, goodbye.
ऐसे
See you in the next video with another topic.